I'm Steve Hohm. I've served as the administrator here at Decatur Christian School for 7.5 years or so. For a lot of years, my involvement has been in the classroom, mostly teaching Bible class to the juniors or seniors, mostly the seniors. And then along the way, a couple of extra fun classes like working with an electronics class or something like that has come along. See, this is quite a working lab. We turned our robotics from a club to a class, so students can take 4 years of learning how to do engineering and robotics, which is a great help to us. I was asked by the school to come on board and teach Understanding the Times, which is a Bible curriculum that examines worldviews and current events and looks at them from a biblical Christian point of view. And it was really a fun challenge to step on board. Of course, having been in youth ministry all along the way, it was not intimidating for me to step into a classroom with teenagers. The new thing for me was there were so many different denominations in the room together, which put Jesus in the middle of the classroom. We were able to explore lots of things with sociology and economics, all from a biblical point of view, and look at different ways the world looks at all of those topics. And I loved it. I loved it from the beginning.
I'm Pastor Stephen Cantrell. I am now the administrator of Decatur Christian School. Previously, I was the do-all. I came in as first hour Bible, then I was janitor and maintenance, and then this year I took on the role of teaching history. Every part of our journey is trusting God in everything. So in faith, for me, it's always been able to watch God move. And the beauty of my faith reminds me that leading literally means serving. And so I've always tried to drive that home in everything that I do. And when I came here, it was the beauty of watching that happen, because you just served kids, you know, at the same time you're teaching them, and that's education. I usually go through these halls and say, are you excited? Everybody in this school, especially upper grades, know I'm gonna ask 3 or 4 people a day. And the beauty of being in this ministry, because it's really what it is the excitement in realizing how many people you can invest in. I've always preached it, wherever God puts you and whomever God puts you with, like one person, make sure that one person is given everything you can give. Like, I've had jobs before where I hated it on Sunday afternoon because I knew Monday was coming. I said, I've never, since I've been at this school, ever dreaded coming to school.
The first day I assumed the administrator role here in this school, I was alone in the building. I walked into my office, no one was around. I got down on my knees and I just cried out to the Lord and said, Lord, I don't know what you're doing, but thank you. I'm very grateful for what I think is a gift from the Lord, to just be able to communicate well with people and treat them well and treat them with dignity and work through some things if there's difficult times, to reach toward common ground instead of hover high over them and make them feel little. It hasn't been a terribly difficult thing, because I think if you just live that way and you see people and you just treat them right, it works so much better, you know. The thing is, I think there's always a learning curve with anybody in whatever we do. He has the strengths and capabilities in ministry and in personal skills and in leadership. My advice to him is stay the course. He doesn't have to do what I did. That's the last thing he needs. But what he needs to do is what the Lord is calling us all to do, and to do that faithfully. And I think we're in good hands with who God has selected to take the chair next. So I can't hardly believe how fun this has been, but I'm sure excited for what's ahead here for the school. I'm sure excited what the Lord has for all of us, my own life included. And I want to thank everybody again for letting me be a part of this story. God bless you guys. Pastor Cantrell, you got the keys.